Day 117 consistency. What falls may also rise. Mistakes happen, you fail, things don't work out the way you think they should, and that's life. It's all okay, because here's the thing. When things don't go right, doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success. It's part of the process. Like, failure isn't final, it's feedback. And you have to fail in order to know what succeeding looks like, because it's part of the process. It's the opposite side of it, but it's not the opposite in terms of two different things. The opposite of success is like giving up or quitting. So, there's no such thing as failure. It's just experimenting. And he who experiments the most is going to have the best chance of succeeding, because you will figure out what works and what doesn't work. But you have to fall. You have to lose. You have to fail. You have to come up short. You have to have setbacks. You have to have opposition. You have to have losses. You have to have these things. But that's life. Life is ups and downs. Look at the stock market. Look at your career and your job. Like, there's times you're up, there's times you're down. There's times you get promoted, there's times you get fired or are forced to quit. So that's just part of it. It's a bumpy road and uphills, and there's times where you go downhill. Same thing with the relationship. I'm sure there's times you have ups and downs in your relationships. You have up and downs with your parenting and your kids' relationships or your parent relationships. Like, that's just what it is. It's a balance. It's a up and down thing. That's all it is. But you're good enough to keep going, because what falls may also rise. And you don't know when the time for you to rise is and the time for you to fall is. And, you might fall farther than you wanted to, but then there's the chance you might rise higher than you thought you ever could. You might succeed more than you ever could. And that's the beautiful thing in it. And you have to find that balance and not look at every failure as a setback. Maybe it's setting you forward. Maybe it's setting things up so that you can launch forward. And you just have to be patient to wait till you get there. Like, you have to wait until your moment to shine. And don't get so discouraged with everything. Just because you had a bad day or a bad week or even a bad month doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Doesn't mean that's how the rest of your year is going to look like. That doesn't mean that's what the rest of your life's going to look like. I think too many times we worry about things that are out of our control. Like, you can't control everything. And that adds more pressure. That adds more stress when you are just worried. Like, why worry about something you can't change? Let it go. Focus on the things you can control, which is your effort levels and your attitude. Try to keep a good, positive attitude and put as much work as you can in. Put as much effort and energy into the things you can. Your work, your relationships, your health, your mental health, your financial. Like, put as much effort as you can and energy, and keep a positive attitude, a positive mindset, and things will eventually work out. Like, yeah, you're going to fail a lot, especially if you're trying to accomplish something. If you're actually trying to live a good life and achieve goals, and you're an ambitious person, of course you're going to lose. You're going to lose so much more than everybody else. But you need to fail. You need to lose. You need to double your failure rate in order to be more successful. So keep this in mind on your journey. Like, don't feel like you need to jump off a cliff every time something bad happens. Like, embrace it, learn from it, and be better because of it. And know that, hey, I'm going to be more efficient going forward. Hey, this loss taught me how to never lose like that again. And then you go lose another way. And eventually you're gonna run out of ways to lose. And ultimately you're gonna learn how to win. Win in your relationships, win in your job, win in your business, win in your physical health, win in all these avenues of life. And that's going to be your great life. But even when you're winning, there's going to be times where you lose. There's going to be times where a new failure is going to come. A new mountain comes after you climb your current mountain. So keep this in mind. What falls might also rise. So just because you're falling now or you failed in the past doesn't mean you're not going to rise up. You're not going to bounce back and be better because of it. Because your failures, honestly, your failures, they're what builds you. Like I said in my last video, you're not breaking, you're becoming. They're building you up. They're making you who you're meant to be. So keep this in mind. And remember, the next time you fall, or if you're currently falling right now, that you will rise again. And I wish you peace and blessings on the journey.